Hi everyone, this is Jim. Welcome to this Blitz chess postmortem, a postmortem of my Blitz game number 481. I had the black pieces and my opponent played c4. He has the interesting name c4-10, which 10 of course is 1-0, meaning I play c4 and I win, I think. Anyway, so it's a chance to play against the English opening, and I decided to try a different system here. I go knight f6, which is pretty normal, and after knight c3, what I've been playing is first c5 and then following that up with an immediate d5 to open things up. But one of the more principled ways to play against the English is just to do kind of a reverse Sicilian setup where you play e5 here. So it's like a Sicilian defense with the colors reversed, and one of the ideas is to get in this move bishop b4. So it's just a different system I wanted to experiment with. And you see, actually I do okay in terms of following the opening and maintaining a reasonable position for a while. Bishop g2 he plays, I castle. So these are all normal moves from the opening book. Now he plays e4, indicating that he's going for the Botvinnik setup. So the knight comes out here, and he's got the Botvinnik setup, and this d-pawn usually comes forward to d3. So it's an interesting way to play, and one that I've played myself, and that's, I guess, what you have to allow if you're going to go for this reverse Sicilian setup. So right here, the main idea is to go ahead and take off this knight. That is one of the ideas with this setup. You want to take off that knight, and this bishop in a closed position with a lot of pawns on dark colors is not going to be such a useful piece. So you trade it for the nice knight and do some pawn damage here, and that's the main idea. I played d6 instead. And you see that's not necessarily a bad move. It's just not the main idea in this position. So I think next time I will try that bishop takes. Anyway, he plays knight to e2, and now there's no particular point in taking. He can just take back with a knight, so it doesn't inflict any pawn damage. I played bishop to e6, and we're just out of the opening book. But you'll see the advantage stays in the range of about even, so nothing too horrible has happened. He played d3 here, so he's completed the Botvinnik setup. And I go knight c6, immediately taking a look at the weak point in the Botvinnik setup, which is this square on d5. Try and put a piece there and take advantage of it in some way. He castles. I play a5 to support my bishop and maybe to cramp these queenside pawns. One of the ideas with the Botvinnik setup is this push, these kind of pawn pushes. And also I don't want my bishop to get trapped over here. If I hadn't played a5, then these moves will come with tempo, and my bishop will get pushed back. It's not getting trapped, so I don't really have to play a5 just yet. There are other moves I could play, but this is just a nice preparatory move. So he kicks the bishop, and I go to c5, and now he goes knight to d5. He gets this good square for his knight. I played knight to d4 here. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I get that square, and he gets this square, and I can chase his knight away with the move c6 at some point if I want to. He goes with h3, keeping my pieces out of the g4 square here. And now I decide, instead of kicking the knight, I decide just to trade it off and kind of clarify the pawn structure in the center. C takes d5. Cancel that. He took with the c pawn, and I went bishop to d7. Goes king to h2, and now I bring out the queen. I was thinking, getting rid of this central knight, maybe I can take advantage of my pieces and launch some kind of kingside attack. Looks like that's not working out, although it is playable. It's not like I give up the advantage, but the strongest way to play here, and a move I didn't think of it, but the engine is pointing out, is c6, going after this pawn structure in the center and maybe disrupting it a little bit. So that's an interesting way to play. I think I should try that. Also a4, a nice positional idea. Clamping down on the queenside pawns is another idea at this point. But like I said, I went for the kingside attack, queen f6. You see, it's not a horrible move, but maybe not the best move in that position. He goes with f5. Decide to take. The engine just wants me to retreat the queen back to e7. Problem is that he can take with the rook or even the bishop. The bishop takes is maybe even stronger, and then there's this indirect threat on my queen. But he took with the rook and chased the queen right away. Now the queen could have gone to e5, which is a difference. If he had taken with the bishop, the queen doesn't have the c5 square, so that's why taking with the bishop might be stronger there. But I didn't even think of that move, queen e5. I just dropped my queen back to e7. He played knight takes d4 now. Knight take with the bishop. I figure I got this bishop still looking at his king side here. It should be pretty good. He goes rook b1, supporting his queenside pawns, preparing to push them, I guess. Maybe push on to b4 there. I go bishop to e5, chasing his rook back. Drops back rook to f1. And then I play the move queen g5, which just loses the game on the spot. It was interesting. I don't know why I fall prey for these things sometimes. One idea, or one reason why maybe this is a little bit, it's an idea that's easy to miss, is that in this position, queen g5 is still playable. Maybe not particularly good because there's this discovered attack from the knight, but at this moment in time, the square is safe. So maybe I was thinking about queen g5 at this point and then played it on the next move instead of here. Anyway, hard to say. Well, one thing I wanted to mention is for a while now I've been uploading every game, so that's why you will occasionally see these short games. Anyway, he noticed that my queen was hanging and he took it. And so I resigned here. So anyway, the advantage of uploading all of the games is you get to see my play, even the horrible games like this. You get to see the whole variety of my play, and you know, it's more of a continuous stream, and also it's kind of motivating for me to try and play better since I have to upload these games and apologize for them. So that's what I've been doing. Actually, what I do is I play recreational games or warm-up games on other servers, the free internet chess server or chess.com, and then for my ICC games, I record them all. So you get a continuous stream of my ICC games here. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it's worth, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.